Listen, I'm just as confused as you, to be honest. Hi! Welcome, everybody. This is strange, isn't it? Hello, everybody, and welcome to Is This Your Card? Wheeler is away, and he asked if I could keep that show running. So you got me today. Yeah, there's a 50% reduction in bends. You're back to your you have this. Before you were getting extra bend, and now you're back to like the level of Benjamin that you were familiar with, accustomed to at this level. So yeah, your government allotted distribution of Benjamin is this baseline Benjamin. Yeah, exactly. Hi everybody, welcome to the show. Very excited today to be hanging out with y'all. And continuing on with Pokemon TCG look on Is This Your Card? We're going to be hopping on into the digital client today, which I would like to issue an addendum to something that I said last week when we were playing, which was awesome. And very quick, literally the day after that stream, so a week ago, went home, downloaded Pokemon TCG Live, and I retract everything I said on that stream. And we had a couple of people who were in the comment section of the YouTube video that said as much. This client beats the pants off of Arena. I mean, there are certain things that Arena does that this obviously doesn't. Like, there's no limited variant or anything like that you can play. Like, it is just, I mean, I think they've got extended on here. So it is just kind of like, if you're playing standard Pokemon, this is what you use. But at least in terms of economy, oh my God, night and day. Like, okay, picture this. I go home after we have tried out, the world standard decks. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll be able to get like a deck or two that I can like try and have fun at a cheap budget deck that allow me to grind out the ability to play a couple of these standard decks. Nope, they just hand you like most of the world decks. So I literally logged into having the Gardevoir deck, the Raging Bolt deck that I was playing, and they're not like the actual lists from it, but it gives you like, you remember when Magic used to do like the challenger decks? Like they had like the Mardu vehicles deck, and it wasn't like exactly the world's like the championship list. It's like it was like it gives you the main pieces, and then you can put like you put your twist in, maybe you get in a couple extra copies of the face card or whatever, but it gets you like 75% of the way there. That's basically what this did, which blew my mind. So like the decks that we proxied out that day, I was playing on here, and also just had like a bunch of extra currency and stuff. And the only time that I had ever opened this and made this client was like literally when it first got created. I remember when the old Pokemon digital client that Wheeler and I used, I remember the transition that they made to the live, and now like I played it for like a couple of weeks or whatever, and then I was like, okay, I'm all done with this or whatever. So that was the last time I touched this. So it's kind of incredible. Now, as someone was saying, yeah, you can take the Pokemon does the thing that I wish Magic did, which is they in actual physical boosties, they have QR codes that you can then scan on the digital client, and you get a booster on digital too, which is great. You don't get, I don't believe it's those same cards that you got in that pack. It's just like you get a digital booster, which is fine. And that is actually the way that you get packs and stuff on this. So there's no way to just buy digital packs except for their currency that you can earn in the game that you earn from just like playing and stuff. So there's no like paid monetary system in the client. But we're going to go over all that kind of jazz. I realize that first thing I got to do is remind you that this and everything we do is brought to you by you over at our Patreon, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do all that cool stuff, so we really appreciate it. Check out our store, store.loadingreadyrun.com. We got all kinds of great merch, including sleeveys. I don't know if this is sponsored, but we got sleeves with Dragon Shield. We use Dragon Shield. I don't know if this is a sponsored stream for them. But I believe Card Kingdom is. So Card Kingdom, go check them out. cardkingdom.com/LRR. Let them know you sent you. We've got all kinds of stuff. If you're trying to do something card game related, there's probably some sort of code that we got. So go use that. Yeah, we really, really appreciate all the support. And I'm really excited about this because I gotta say, since we started playing the Pokemon TCG for Is This Your Card, I have been revitalized in card games. I don't really play much Arena these days. I typically only boot up Arena for the fam jams. And then so for Magic, it's really just when I get to go to cons and when I play, for Friday Night Paper Fight. And so this has been my personal fun time because I've been playing a lot of Pocket. I almost have 100% collection. I need like 12 cards from the set that just rotated, or not rotated, but the Ho-Oh and Lugia set. And then the current one, I think I've got like 11 cards left for it. So I play a lot of Pocket. But every time I play Pocket, I'm like, man, I kind of just want to play like the actual thing. So downloading this app has been super, super cool. Very, very excited about it. Yeah, the current set is the dog set. So we've got all the legendary the doggos, which I believe Suicune is the face for this one. Yeah, they made some huge strides when they added like the ability to have like a wish list for your trade system and all that kind of jazz. So very, very helpful there. But by the way, I sent you a code for Pocket you got from Gamescom in Discord if you want to check. Oh, that's very kind of you, Beastflow. I will check that out. That's incredibly kind. Thank you. But yeah, speaking of codes, that's kind of how you get stuff on the client. I guess Ben probably he never covered this program at all. So this might be a first time look for people, at least for this show. So you can kind of get like a vibe for what's going on. And hey, Raiders, Bailey the Beard, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome, friends. We're literally just getting started for today. And the goal of today, as a pseudo baby into the Pokemon world, is I've been so wowed by just the feel of the game and frankly how inexpensive it is to buy competitive decks in relation to most card games, that today what I would like to do is try a bunch of standard decks and find what really speaks to me, try and pick that deck up, not on camera, but like I'm gonna try and pick that deck up in paper and then take it to a local, because I've said before on the show that like a lot of the card games that we've tried out, like Star Wars and like Flesh and Blood and Lorcana, some of them get picked up by LGSs around town, but not a lot of them. But Pokemon is at literally every single one. So I would really like to pick up a deck and try going and playing at LGS. So yeah, let's play some Pokemon. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, if you've never actually seen the client, ta-da, here we go. This is the new Pokemon TCG Live client. It's obviously a lot flashier than the old than the old one. The old one was a little dated. Doesn't look like Midgo, but it's it's definitely a lot shinier. I mean, look at the graphics on these dudes. Wow, such high fidelity. Wow. You get to truly make yourself. Doesn't this look just like me? Yeah, I mean, there is no option for facial hair, which, I get it. It is, truly it is, telling us that, listen, this game is a game designed for children that we are allowed to also play. You know what I'm saying? What's my catchphrase? So I had like a couple, I can't remember what I was doing before. I swapped it to Are You Ready to Blast Off? But there's some wild ones. There's just like puns. Like, I see a new challenger, which out of context, with nothing, like if you're not even like playing like a water deck or anything, this is a wild ass thing to say. You want to play a match? We sure can. Like, this isn't a pun. This would just be a weird thing to say to somebody. So yeah, I think, oh, this was the one I had. I'm like a Magikarp. I don't look tough, but never underestimate what I can become. So there's like, oh, you could be cool and edgy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that seems correct. Is there a shorts one? Oh, that's true. I don't think so. We can't tell people how they're comfy and easy to wear. You wait, I just scrolled past one? Hold on. I say the dress has pockets. Two below ketchup. Oh. Oh, I'm wearing comfy shorts. Sure. That'll be amplified by the fact that I am definitely not wearing shorts. Is it was like 10 down from where I was before? I got there? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, perfect. There we go. So yeah, so as I was saying, in this game, in this client now, there's actually nowhere to buy, you can't just buy packs anymore. Instead, what you do is you get this, you get trainer points from playing the game and from their, honestly, fairly generous battle pass system, which you also don't pay for. And so by doing that, then you're able to buy, like, you know, digital packs and all that kind of jazz. But what a lot of people end up doing is there are multiple sites online that actually just sell the QR codes from packs. So, you know, they'll do pack cracks or whatever, sell probably those cards, but then they also sell the codes digitally that you can then buy, scan those, and then you get the packs. And the digital codes typically cost you around 16 cents to maybe 50 cents. So for today, to help put together a couple decks, I paid $20 or whatever and opened like 150 packs to help flesh out the some of the stuff that we need. So yeah, pretty wild, honestly. And with that, I spent about 20 bucks, and I have 5 decks that I've kind of been poking around and looking at. And even with that, I probably have enough juice to probably build another one. So yeah, kind of wild. I'm very, very impressed with the whole concept of it. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try some of these decks. If people have some suggestions, I know that there's a lot of people, you know, who've been hanging out for years, and you know the kind of things that I like doing. So if there's a deck out there that you think that I would be really interested as well, feel free, and we can kind of take a peek around. It's very, very low-key vibes today, just kind of hanging out. Thinking about getting back into this game. Absolutely wild that they make it extremely hard to spend money. Yeah, I mean, again, especially when you like at the end of the day, this is like a very kid-friendly game, right? So you got to be. I mean, a lot of companies don't care about that. It seems like you know, Game Freak cares a little bit. So now that you got a bunch of the stable cards, they only get cheaper too. And yeah, they gave me a ton of the stables to begin with, which is great. You know, it's like every single deck ever is running like at least one copy of Pheasantipity, right? So so yeah, so the decks that we've got going on, you on last episode of Dragon Ball Z, you saw this deck. This was the Charizard EX deck with Pidgeot EX. So yeah, basic concept of this one we've seen before, which is you have the ability to ramp out this Charizard, who lets you just go grab a bunch of fire energies from your deck and just start punching the crap out of things. Pidgeot allows you to tutor for whatever you want, literally every single turn when you get it out. So pretty good. And that's kind of the main focus of the deck. Don't compliment them too much. Remember, Pocket exists while Live gets choked on budget and staff. Oh no, listen. I am the first to be like, listen, if you don't make me go on my main series Pokemon game rant. Goddamn is it in dire straits right now. But anyway, so that's that one. Then we also saw the Raging Ogre Pond deck last week, which goes around Raging Bolt and its ability to Discard any amount of basic energy from our Pokemon to do 70 damage per each one. So basically you're ramping out a bunch of energy with the help of various cards, mainly Teal Mask Ogerpon, which just lets you grab a grass energy from your hand and play it straight to it. So yeah, it's pretty sick. This is why I don't mind my mercher packs. Yeah, it's, you know, capitalism. Am I right? So some of the new ones that we've got today. The first one is actually the deck that won was it the junior? It's like whatever it was. I think it's the one like just below, like the teen bracket, I believe, for Worlds. So this is the Joltik Goldango deck. And so this is a variation of two very popular standard decks. So Joltik Box is a deck that essentially it revolves around this Joltik, which is a crazy ramp card. For a single energy, when you use its attack, it lets you grab 2 basic energies and 2 electric energies from your deck and just attach them to your Pokemon at the cost of, you know, being a 30 HP dude. So basically you're going to get this thing out, you're going to ramp absurdly, and then probably this thing dies. And then the 2 main Pokemon that usually you would attach them to, number 1 is Pikachu EX, which on top of the fact that it just has like a built-in focus sash, so it can't be one-hit KO'd because of its ability. It has a 300 damage attack, which is going to kill most things. But then discards all these energies. So it's like it lets you shoot something and then get all those energies in the bin. Alternatively, if you're up against a deck that's going to be using a lot of one prizers, you have Iron Hands EX, and it has the Amp You Very Much, which is a, you know, the Pokemon TCG's got some bad names for attacks. This one's up there. But it basically lets you turn one prizers into 2 prizers, which is really, really good. So those are kind of the 2, and then like you just start taking prizes like that, and then once like they've finally been knocked out, the new half of the deck is the addition of Goldango, which is probably the most popular deck in standard right now, which allows you to it's kind of like Raging Bolt, but instead of it being attached to the Pokemon, it's just basic energies in your hand. So then after you've like killed all the Pokemon have been killed and whatnot, and you've got tons of discard or energies in the bin, you have things like Superior Energy Removal, which allow you to grab all those energies out of the bin, and for a single energy do a Make It Rain and discard like 6 energies to do 300 attack, right? So yeah, Goldango Pure is the most popular one. Yes, yeah. So this is basically putting both of those together and giving Joltik Box the other side of it, like the game ender. Once this plan is done, now this is part 2 of the deck. So it's really interesting. It's got the best of both worlds in there, which is kind of cool. And then yeah, you've got things like Genesect, which allow you to go grab your Goldangos because of its ability. Same with Miraidon, it does the same thing, but for electric type Pokemon. Pheasantipede is just there to draw you cards once things start dying, and Latias gives you the free Swapperoonies. So yeah. And then there's another deck. This was one that really interests me. This is a one prizer deck, which revolves around the one that we didn't get to see a ton of because we've seen a lot of Pheasantipedes, we've seen a lot of Monkey Dories, but we haven't gotten to see a lot of Okidogis. And this one really, really intrigued me because it's got Okidogi, who has this power that if you attach a darkness energy to it, it gets plus 100 HP and its attack does 100 more damage. So it becomes a 230 HP one prizer that can do an 170 damage attack. And so the way that you'll usually end up doing that is you've got 4 copies of Prism Energy, which just is basically, it counts as an anything energy. Also Legacy Energy. And yeah, the idea is yeah, you put this darkness energy and you just start punching. It took me a while to get the pun of Okidogi's name until I said it out loud for the first time, and it made you fall in love with him. Yeah, so that's the thing, is we were talking about the main series of games. This is the first time I haven't bought like a DLC for a main series game. I played none of the DLC for Scarlet and Violet because I was just so disfranchised, I guess, with the state of that game, that I was just like, oh man, I don't know. But I hear if I have a Switch 2, I'd enjoy the game a lot more. So yeah, you're just going to be punching the crap out of things. You've got Monkey Dory, which if you've got a Darkness Energy attached to it, allows you to start like sending the damage back out to people. It's got Shaman, which allows you to effectively blank a little bit of like the Dragapult decks. Or sorry, not Dragapult decks, like the decks that will try and like put damage to your benched friends. And then 4 decks that are like oops all like rules box dudes. A lot of decks will use Cornerstone Mask Ogrepon, which basically just prevents all damage from all attacks done to this Pokemon by Pokemon that have an ability. So a lot of Pokemon these days are good and have an ability, so you just get to throw this in front and just punch them, which is good. Yeah, that's the deck. It looks really cool and goofy, and it's probably what we're going to start off with today. But then finally, there's also another one that I was really interested in, which is Enzroric, which goes around this big buddy here, that has a discard 1, draw 2 as its ability, which is beautiful. But then has this ability that it allows you to use one of your benched Ends Pokemon's attack and use it as this attack. So basically you throw an Ends Reshiram on your bin, and for 2 energy, you're allowed to do an 170 damage attack, or use Powerful Rage, which does 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So as it starts taking damage and whatnot, you can fling it right back for a big old punch. Also runs those Monkey Dories to send all that damage out. Has an Ogrepon for its defensive kind of things against those ability types deck, usually like Golden Go. And yeah, that's kind of the deck. It looks really, really cool. So welcome. Welcome, Felix Melior. Just kind of going over the deck. So I really want to try out the Okie Dokie deck to begin. It looks really goofy and fun. So I'm excited to give it a go. And yeah, one thing I will note is I am extremely new and not great at the Pokemon card game. So what I would love is I'm invoking the old hey chat. So if I'll probably wonder and whims about things that I should do, but if I hit you with the hey chat, feel free to weigh on in here. What does standard mean in the Pokemon TCG? So typically it's the year, is my understanding. It sometimes is a little bit different, but yeah, it's like a year of stuff. Like things have a year, I think, in rotation, I think, and then it goes. But it's it's not here or there. But yeah, it's a lot of sequencing in this. So we're gonna learn. It's the last 2 years rotating every year, right? Yes. All right. Whoa, what is with this ranking system? I'm up against somebody who has a lot of rank. All right. Nope. We got the tails. I don't even know if this is the deck that wants to go first or last. I'm going to guess like second, because then we can just punch, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll do my the best to my ability to teach and learn, but I am also yet just a baby. Okay, so Tatsugiri, once you're in your turn, if it's you may look at the top 6, reveal a supporter card. Right, okay. It's gonna help us dig out and find a friend here. All right, so we're probably against Dragapult, which I don't know how what the matchup on this one's like, but we're gonna learn. They do a really good job at making the whole game feel really cute and stuff, because it's like every time you like swap and change Pokemon, the background will also change. So you can see right now we have like, I think that this is the dragon one. But then if I put in like a water Pokemon, this will change to like a water type kind of thing. Ooh, wait, a Cyndaquil. Oh, this is the Ethan's Typhlosion deck. Okay, I don't really know how it works, but I've heard of it. Okay, so first things first, let's use the stadium. Go take a peek at what we got going on here. So we've got our Badoos, we got our monkeys. I mean, we're probably supposed to grab our good friend, the Okie Dokie. But the Ogre Pawn might be good against this. I can't remember if this deck has like, if Typhlosion has like a rules box on it. We're also able to do this and attract some customers. We've got this boss's orders, but we have one in our deck, so I don't know if we really want any of these. I have a boss's orders in hand right now, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll just grab this. Okay, so our goal here, this is search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types, reveal them, put one of them into your hand, and yeah, so we can Crispin to put 1 energy onto Okie Dokie. Oh, right. And we haven't played one. So if we, hold on, I think we could just get going here, right? Hold on. No, because we don't have a way to swap out Tatsugiri. Unless, wait. Do I have a... Oh, we don't have a free swapper in this deck. During your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch out your opponents. Okay, right. No. We don't have our free swapping friend. Shoot. Well, I mean, we could get a Monkey Dory out. Okay, well, we'll just do this, I guess. Oh, no, we wouldn't be able to anyways. We still need to go grab our specialty energy. I think so. I think we could do this, attach this to Monkey Dory, and just pass it back. So what we'd like right now is our like other magical energy. Colress allows us to go grab a stadium and an energy, so he lets us go grab our specialty energy. Is he kind of the only way that I have to get that? I guess so, eh? Generally, it's all about getting your engine online, keeping yourself sustained on cards and resources, and then planning a sequence of prize takes that gives your opponent the least ability to swing back. That makes sense. What's this that they've got on? Brave Bengal. If the Pokemon doesn't have a rules box... Wait. This attack... Wait, if the Pokemon this card is attached to doesn't have a rule box... Oh, no. They have a card specifically for the one prizers. Wait. Pokemon this card is attached to doesn't have a rules box. Oh, I see. This is their way of making, yeah, their friend do more damage. Gotcha. Yeah, buffs basics to fight the EX spawns. Yeah, exactly. So experience share is really cool because it allows you to take the energies that you had on someone else and trade them there. I guess we can use this. Hold on, can I read you better? Okay, Iron Bundle is a... Okay, I don't think I'm doing that this turn, but maybe I'm doing it next turn. There's so many bosses orders. Okay. So I think what we'll do here is we'll Tenacity to grab. During each player's turn, the player may search the deck for a Pokemon tool card. Oh, there we go. That was not the energy that I wanted to grab, but that's okay. So yeah, this would allow us to probably grab a... I think we've got I believe we have a balloon, but I don't quite know. But maybe what we kind of do here is we just sort of keep vibing. We're not like 100. I'd rather like probably punch their dude. Yeah, that's okay. We'll just hang out like this. There's a Typhlosion deck. Yeah, so it's all around. It's specifically Ethan's version. There's, I think it's called Journey Together, which was like a whole set around like, you know, famous trainer and their Pokemon. And so in Ethan's case, it was the Typhlosion. So you have this like Quilava that's able to go get you all these kind of cards, and you get Ethan's Adventure, which allows you to search for any up to 3 combination of Ethan's Pokemon and basic fire energies, reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle. So you get all this, then you get some sort of cool Typhlosion and do murder. Just want to make sure, hold on. Move a basic, right? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is the Typhlosion. So it's Buddy Blast. That's the ability. This does 60 more damage for each of Ethan's adventure cards in your discard pile. In this case, we have 3. So that means that this does 220 damage, which is just short for Okie Dokie. So that's actually kind of sick for us. Ooh, fancy Pheasantipity. Buddy Blast. Right, because it's 60-60. They've got the 3, right? So 60, 20, 180, 220. Tight. I think we actually have a Bravery Charm in our deck too, so that gives us plus 50 in our HP. So yeah, I think maybe what I'm probably going to end up doing is just swapping out Tatsugiri. Boss is ordering out that Typhlosion. They probably bring in their other Typhlosion, but again, unless they have something that like makes it deal extra damage, I think we're okay, because this 30 more damage to your opponent's active EX, yeah, which we don't have. So the key here is going to be not probably not putting like a Pheasantipity or something on our board. Okay, so they're going to try and they just did it for us. Okay. Or is this... No, they've definitely... Yeah, I was like, is this where they bosses order us? But no. You can't cook that sushi? Yeah, I think we just get out Okie Dokie and it's punch time. So crazily, we do exactly 170 damage. So we are able to OHKO this. So it's actually a decent matchup for us. So I think something kind of fun that we could do is if we get a second Monkey Dory, we're able to start just kind of sending damage that we get out on things. So we probably want to... We don't actually need to boss's orders anymore. Actually, I don't even need to crisp in here, but I also don't need to do any other things, so I guess I will. So if I do this, put this in hand, I'm still going to be able to... Oh, you know what I should do is if they do bosses... Well, if they bosses order, then get whatever. I think we're just kind of vibing here. I don't think there's anything else I really want to do. Yeah, okay. Time to give him the good punch. This is kind of wild that it's 2 non-EX decks on our first game. Oh, interesting. Okay. Don't think we need to... I don't know. Our hand's looking kind of slick. Oh, is that what that Victini does? Oh, it does exactly enough. Shoot. Okay, that's all right. I didn't realize. Oops. Okay, well, now they've got all the Ethan's adventures. but that's gonna be okay. Because again, we're kind of going shot for shot here. I guess they're gonna be ahead on prizes, but then they've got all their Quailavas dead. There's a Cyndaquil back there. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, I mean, it would have been Xaxes even without this new adventure in the bin. What a neat deck, though. I really like that. That's all right. Because, again, if they knock out our Okidogi, we're going to be able to knock it out back. Okay, so yeah, they're able to grab a Typhlosion out of the bin right now. But that's if that's what they do grab, that's like the only one they're working. Whoa. That was horrifying. I don't know what happened, but cool. We lost connection, I guess. All right, so these Monkey Dories are actually going to be pretty medium right now. What's our game plan here? I think it did say that the client was having some issue, or they were doing like maintenance or something, so might be time for a refresh after this. I do love, I mean, there's been a couple, but I feel like INO might be the truly the most gremlin gremlin like trans energy of the Pokemon universe. She's great. I think our opponent may have DC'd. I'm trying to think of like what our lines would have been. Because it's like, okay, so they knock out Okidogi here, we knock out their Typhlosion, we're still like down a prize. I don't know. There's like, there is a supporter that like allows you, if your opponent's got exactly like 2 prizes left, you can use it and it lets you grab an extra prize. I'm just trying to, I don't think we've got that in ours. Fez for the weakness. Oh, sure. That's right. We just grab it. Right. Yeah. We have boss's orders for their Fez. That's absolutely the play. Thank you very much, Shiddlesticks. Yeah, I think we're like in the driver's seat, but I actually think this game's over. But yeah, we would essentially just not prize any 2 prizers, and I think just win that way. Like our we would try and just, I would say, kill 2 more 1 prizers, or I guess 3 more 1 prizers, and then just try and like sweep it with the Pheasantipity kill. Because I doubt they're running like any like, you know, scoop ups. I'm gonna assume that this is just Jover. That's Trainer's Briar, but it only works if your active Pokemon is a Terra type. Oh, okay. That might have been why. I think there's like 1 copy of that in the Joltik box deck, because you've got the Terra Pikachu. If we didn't have a Penny and a Kieran in our system, that's true. That's true. I remember playing Scarlet and Violet, and even though Penny had the Eevee backpack, it never occurred to me that they would they would be oops all evolutions for their team. It was a really head empty moment. I was surprised for some reason, but I don't know. Maybe I should play Scarlet and Violet again, give it a second go, because like, I mean, I enjoy the Pokemon in there. I was watching an old episode of Drawfee, and they brought up Bramblegast, and I was like, damn, completely forgot Bramblegast existed. But like, they're a cool looking Pokemon. Yeah, Ben, I will literally buy you the DLC if you tell me what version you have. That's very sweet. I just have the regular Switch version, but I don't want you to. I just don't know if I'm gonna do that. But like, I don't know. Maybe I should just steal the Switch too, because I've heard it's completely. Scarlet, because I thought Koraidon was cool and Miraidon was dumb. Brambleghast is a fun meme deck too. Oh, no way. Yeah, I was saying back when I first played this, you know what? I don't care. There's nothing in the world. We can just give up. It's fine. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, no, we're trapped. Oh, there we go. My deck of choice. I wonder, I probably still have the cards actually. Cause hold on. Am I able to? Oh, can I not make an extended deck? Is that not a thing? I know there's a extended format, isn't there? Expanded. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you can change it like that. My favorite Pokemon of all time now had a deck that was like meta, and I was like killing it. Well, not like the best deck, but it was like a decent deck. It was Hisuian Gudra V-Star, and it had Rolling Iron, which is 200 damage attack, and during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 80 less damage. So it was like this like defensive, you know, like not control deck, but it was like a guard pressy style deck where I was like constantly just really hard to knock out. Yeah, that's back when I was playing this a lot. It was great. It was a really fun one. Why is Gudra so sad? I don't think they're sad. They're just really sleepy, and that's what I love about them. It was a proper tanking deck. Mega Venusaur is looking to have that playstyle. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, the mega decks look really neat. All right, let's run that. Oh, I guess I leveled up. Tight. Tight. All right, well, great. We're cutie flies now. Sleepy being mistaken for sad is a mood. Yeah. The what is it, the Adam Savadan special of him just trying to exist and people being like, why are you so sad, man? He's like, come on. I'm just tired. Or I'm just vibing. I'm not even tired. This is just my face. Well, let's talk Philadelphia, because again, I don't want you to do that if I don't end up. How about this? I'll talk to you after I boot up Scarlet and Violet again. That's incredibly kind of you. Because I want to try this. I want to see what I can do. Ooh, okay. I've never badooed somebody, so let's give this a go. So this is a pretty. Oh no! We're badooing back and forth. Well then, the mirror. So basically what Badoo does is during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand, which is horrifying and bad. So we can't use Crispin this turn. So my best bet would say, let's use this Earthen Vessel. Discard one of these to go get two of these. Go like so, I think, and then probably just pass her back because we don't get to attack. So yeah. Monkey goes hard if you can find it. Right in this, like against the Badoo. Whoa! What are we? Slowpoke. That's exciting. Okay. Are his thighs okay? Shockingly, Adam's thighs are a-okay. It's his elbow that he really messed up. It's that deck. You're in for a fun time. Oh no. So here's the thing, right? Like I love that it's just like we haven't been seeing like just all worlds decks, right? Like we were seeing a variety. I played the other day and I went up against what is it? Hydrapple VX or EX. That deck was sick. It was just like a ramp deck with like Teal Mask Ogre Pawn, got like a metric ton of grass energies, and like healed as it did it, yeah, and then just started killing you with like 500 damage attacks. All right, none energies or none items. Okay. Okay, so we can do this. What do we grab against a deck like this? I mean, they're probably turning into a psychic deck, which is kind of spooky for us. Monkey Dory, you were saying goes hard. I don't know for what, but I'm inclined to believe you. Oh, I mean, we could Iron Bundle this thing out of here. That could be good. Yeah, actually, what if we did that? Hold on. Monkey with Darkness lets you toss the damage they do back on their mons. Right, yeah. Right, it's not just on Monkey Dirt. Why am I thinking like that? That's fine. Okay, then I'm gonna Crispin for that. I see what you're saying. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Shoot. I'm a fool. Oh no. I goofed it. I goofed it so bad. Well, that's fine. Here, you get the same thing now. Oh, no. Right. I haven't done this. Never mind. I'm a genius. There we go. All right. Okay. I don't know if that's the correct play. It's probably not. Oh, hey, but we got a Monkey Dory or an Okidogi. Hello, not Wheeler. Where is Wheeler? I killed him and I ate him and I gained his power. No, Wheeler's away, working on another project, and he asked me to take over for him for today. I hope they have the play. I'm curious. I'm excited to learn. Okay, so they put in the other Slowpoke. Can you give me your best yeah, a la Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? Oh, like give you the Joey Wheeler. Yeah, use not Biney. That's cool. The real Canadian highlighter. Yeah, no, I mean, we were saying at the beginning that at the end of the day, you're back to your regular, your baseline allotment of Benjamin. They're definitely doing the thing. Ooh, I'm excited to learn. Okay, so they're discarding this. Okay, can I look at this, please? How do I? Okay, here we go. They got Slowking. What are we looking for? If that Pokemon doesn't have a rules box, choose one of it. Oh, neat. And then Academy at Night, I assume lets you tutor and put something on top. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. So it lets you use this 250 attack damage thing. Incredibly neat. But it's done as a psychic, so it's like extra good against us. Yeah, this might be a bad one for us. That's so cool. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Shoot, I didn't think we were just dying that turn. That's kind of sick. Okay, well, let's take a look at what we got here. I'll grab this Arvin. That player may put a card from their hand on top of it. So neat. Okay, I mean, so we definitely want to get rid of that. I don't think a Bravery Charm's gonna really do anything for us here, so I guess I'll take the balloon. And then, I mean, I don't really know what the good one here is. That's true. Yeah, I mean, if we grab Pheasantipity here, this allows us to just do a draw 3. Okay. I probably don't want to give them the town store, honestly. Like, the Academy at Night's probably pretty good to stop them. Yeah. I think we're just going to hang out like this. Because it's like, if I gave them the town store, they would like get to go grab like a Pokemon tool, which they couldn't really, I guess, been able to use. But like Academy at Night doesn't let them do anything really, besides put some stuff on. Okay, and they've already got another stadium anyway, so. Okay, so God, I'd really like that other energy. Sure, fine. Yeah, I think until we're able to get the other things, we're just kind of just hanging out. Tight. Yeah, I'm really excited for Atlanta. I've never been, and I hear it'll be a cool and interesting time. It's probably not supposed to give him this town store. I don't think they grabbed anything, did they? Nope. Okay. Ooh, the Iono. Okay, I think based on what they've kind of gone and looked for, actually, we know that they've got that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Seems a little silly, but I'm doing it this way. Yeah, this will still kill. I think we go for the INO. Probably should have given that to Pheasantipity there, but that's fine. Ooh, that's kind of cool too. That's all I want to do, right? Yeah. I think this just puts us ahead in the race here. Like, they're going to be able to do stuff, but like, we just got to be careful about them knocking out our Pheasantipity. Boss and get that Pokemon with no energy stuck. Oh, interesting. How come? Out of curiosity. The one with none energy. Kyurem lets them do 110 to 3 different mons. Whoa. Oh, so that's like an example of, and they can just like spread it across so they can like knock out a Badoo, knock out that. That's so neat. What a cool deck. I like that a lot. Ooh. Your deck for 2 cards, shuffle your deck, then put those cards on top of it in any order. So cool. What a cool deck. Man, this game's neat. Very, very neat. I mean, we're both playing like off-meta decks, which I think is cool. Oh, they got the boss's orders. Okay. They're pulling out, I assume, their Slow King. Yeah. There they go. IO knowing. Sure, honestly. We only get 4 decks or cards, but that Prism Energy's huge. Oh shit. That's okay. Okay, that's mega, because this means that they're gonna try and lock us down, but we've got the boss's orders to just kill their Slow King. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. I should probably get this on now. Yeah, I mean, we've also just got the Iron Bundle that we could use, which, knowing that Kyurem, maybe that's the better. Oh no, but then they just bring out their other Slowpoke. No, we definitely want to kill their Slow King. Yeah, and then we're just gonna go ahead and punch. Yeah, we would have been in more trouble. They also just didn't get, yeah, they clearly didn't get the energy, so they were like, crap, I gotta get out of here. Oh, and we already have the ability to shoot their stadium again, too. Good punch. I love how, so this is my favorite thing that they've been doing in Pokemon. Like, I'm on team I love variations as opposed to like brand spanking new ones. And it's just like Delibird is one of those ones that like not a lot of people were using and stuff, and then, you know, they're like, okay, we'll give it this futuristic variation, and wow, this is a hand of all time. I mean, it's not terrible, just purely based on the fact that we have energies, but yeah, I love when they do that. It's why I'm super into Mega Victory Bell. Besides the fact that it's doofy as hell, Mega Victory Bell just kind of fits in that area of like Pokemon that people weren't really using, that are super cool. I did see the Mega Halucha, yeah. I think I probably just Iron Bundle again, hey? If I'm just knocking out all their dudes, like just not even giving them the opportunity, like this seems like the hyper blower time. Yeah. Nice. That is such a cool deck, though, that they played. That is super, super neat. You decided there's games that you're not going to stream, and Pokemon is one of them. I loved my time doing like Nuzlocks and stuff, and that is probably the thing that I miss the most about home streaming. But it is definitely one of those things where Pokemon, I feel like more than any other game, makes you feel like a dumbass when you're playing it on camera, because you're like, this attack's not gonna do nothing, and then it like double hits them. You're like, oh right, because you know so and so is dark type. I totally forgot about that, right? Of the 1,000 bajillion type of Pokemon out there. Makes me feel like a real bahonkus. So yeah, we played 2 games there. Just wanted to point out, got us 2 marks on the battle pass, and got me 3 tiers on said battle pass, which resulted in 44 cards, 120 of the trade-in currency, and 100 of the currency to buy packs. Yeah, it's genuinely kind of impressive what they've got going on here. And look at all these pretty cards you get. Oh, look at this Sawsbuck. Cutie little Musharna. A lot of people say that Musharna looks like it's got an umbilical cord attached to it. And now I'm not really able to unsee it. All right, let's do one more game with this deck, and then well, you know what? No, I think like we've seen what it does. I like the vibe of this deck. It seems really cool. I want to try Enzrorik. So this was the deck that I was saying that it's kind of it's actually kind of similar to the deck we just saw, where you have this is the the hallmark card that allows you for only 2 energy to use En's Reshiram's abilities. Also just has a draw discard. And then has the ability to play more defensively with Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon that lets you blank all Pokemon with an ability. So yeah, I want to give it a go. All right, TXC2, see you later, buddy. Take care. Yeah, I love that all these ones have these like gorgeous treatments too that you can still kind of see. They did a really good job making them look nice. Sometimes I feel like the arena foiling process is a little bit of a cop-out. So let's give it a go. I still don't know what deck like fills me with complete joy, but I mean, punching somebody with this dogs feels pretty cool. That's what I've heard. Shittlesticks is it's literally there because like, yeah, up against the decks that have some sort of like, for example, Goldango, pure Goldango decks don't have. Sure, we'll go first. Don't have the ability to really go past that, except for like maybe they'll put in like one Pokemon. Ooh, sure. Yeah, and then Ursaluna EX is basically like the late game finisher. Ooh, we got a Mew, we got a Brute Bonnet. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has an ancient boosted energy, make both Pokemon poisoned. Ooh, during your next turn, this Pokemon can attack. Neat. Okay. A little bit of an uninteresting turn, but I'll get out probably the second one here. We've got this air balloon. So I think I could just work with this. And we have energy switch, so like we're kind of just vibing here. I think we just go like that. Yeah, so Mew is basically a draw engine in decks. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 3 cards in hand. It also lets you like copy an opposing Pokemon's attack, which is usually the case with Mews. Oh, they're actually putting energy on it. I guess. No, it's got a free retreat cost. Interesting. This is likely the Oko deck. Oh, wait, what? Is it? Wait, hold on. I know this phrase. Isn't it? Is it called like donking? Isn't that what it's in the Pokemon TCG? A donk is like when you just take somebody out. when they've only got like one Pokemon or something like that. Yeah, okay, interesting. This is Poison Donk. Okay. I'm about to learn. Okay, so we can buddy Poffin. Okay, this only gets us that. Sure. Don't actually think I want more. I thought I had more than just that for that. During checkup, put 2 more damage counters on each poisoned non-dark Pokemon. Oh, well, that's very funny. Okay, so I attach a balloon to you. Probably just go for the Iono. I guess actually I could. I assume I want to kill this. As much as it's nice to see that, I'm gonna go for this because this is probably the key to the deck. But I can probably one-shot the Mew EX, which is crazy. Oh, damn. Okay, well, I can Nest Ball for this Ogerpon, I guess. But I probably want to do it for the Reshiram for killing. I don't know if I actually have a way to get to evolve. I guess I'm gonna have to take this turn off. Okay. I guess I do this. And then go TM Evolution. Shit, I can't do that. Well. I could also just get rid of that. Sure. Whoops. Oh well. Oh, I should have put you out. Monkey Dory seems like it might go hard against this deck too. I don't know, maybe. Oh shit, we've prized 2 of our Zorix. That could have been bad. I mean, this seems like the right way to put it together, right? Because now you've got... We can just start punching with Virtuous Flame next turn. Is Hisuian Zoroark still in Standard, and are there any meta decks with them? Man. God, the Hisuian forms are so good. Not anymore. Dang. Ooh, okay. I haven't seen a Meloetta. If you go first, Pokemon can use their attacks during your first turn. Okay. Echoed Voice during this turn. Oh, interesting. It's horrifying. Ooh, Pecharunt. You may switch one of your bench dark Pokemon with any Pecharunt EX with your active Pokemon, excepting... Wait, if you do, the new active Pokemon is now poisoned. Oh! Okay, so... Oh, and then the 60 damage for... So that's their, like, from behind Pokemon. As long as this Pokemon's in the active spot, put 5 more damage counters. Whoa! Okay, so definitely, yeah, poison-oriented. Very interesting. Okay. And this puts it out of range of Virtuous Flame. Whoa. Okay, so now I take 60. Cool. Okay. That's a lot of poison. Fortunately, I'm able, like, if they don't knock this roar out, I'm able to just, like, put a bunch of it onto someone else. Oh, and then they echoed voice to not... I'm so confused. I am confused with everything that just transpired. I don't know if they meant to do that or not, but cool. Okay, sure. So I could just let this Aurora die. I think I'm going to go for more of a setup turn. I think I'm going to vibe for a sec here. Oh, shit. Well, now I extra messed up. Oh, well. I was supposed to put that on Monkey Dory. That's what I meant to do. I got distracted. Oh, just kidding. I'm a genius. Okay, well, now I feel better about this. Because I can go this. Meant to do that. There we go. Great. And let's put this on. What's probably the best one? Probably this guy seems to be the poisoner. I mean, it's the one that we can't knock out, so that gives it knockout ability there. Oh, like this. Hold on. Oh, I can't spread it out. I see. All right, that's fine. Turbo Energize. And we can do that. And then that. I think that's probably better. We've set up, we've established what we're doing. They probably knocked this out, but now I've got like these monkey dories that are able to get rid of like 60 damage worth of poison and toss stuff around. More than any other game, this is definitely a sequencer's paradise. Well, that's not true. I've seen people play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Be crazy. So they're putting a lot of energies on Mew. Which, yeah, I think as you said, I mean, I guess their game plan is like they boss's orders in my Reshiram. Maybe that's what they're doing, or maybe they don't understand the interaction. Like I probably wouldn't have noticed. Oh, is that your activation phrase, Ace? Interesting. Okay. Looking at Edison format. What's that, if you don't mind me asking? I played a little bit of the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG when the Big O game or the new client came out. But I got the Stuffle deck. That was the deck that I really enjoyed. And I didn't go too deep into it. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. So I guess they would kill me just like they're just trying to poison me, right? Oh, all right. Let's do some trading here. Oh, that's huge. What do I have in my bin? All right, let's do that. So we've got a backup Reshiram, which is very good. Buddy Poffin, I don't think is anything we need. God, I should have like the deck list to my side. I don't even know what I'd be looking for here. I think I think I could probably just start doing stuff. Like, I don't really know what they do against me. So I'm gonna swap this. I still have a trade, right? Yeah. Don't need this anymore. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Okay. I have an ends PP up. I don't think I've got that thing in the bin anymore, but good to know. Yeah. All right. Time to get ends PP up. Dolphgrim, you picked up 6-month subscription this morning in honor of Ben's stream day. Thank you for all your hard work and kindness. Oh, thank you very much. Dolphgrim, that is a massive compliment. Thank you so much. I'm gonna level with you. I do sometimes worry that people who don't care for me just will like not watch on a Tuesday. But you know, if that's the case, then that's the case. You get Tuesdays off and you don't even have to deal with me. But Tuesdays did definitely become a bit of a Ben day, didn't it? So they did an echoed voice. This is only a 30 damage attack right now. Yeah, and like the poison's poisony, but like Monkey Dory just lets me like send it all back to them. It's funny, the Perilous Jungle is doing more damage to them than it is to us. But yeah, because it's, I mean, I like that I get to do a variety, and it makes the Tuesdays go super quick. I get to do, you know, fun morning show, and then I get to just play cards, and then I get to hang out with Adam and play spooky games, you know? Okay, got rid of the air balloon. Actually, I'm curious here. Hold on. No? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Who can say? Oh, all right. So they're throwing out their Pheasantipity. What's the play here? Nope. Oh, they're unpoisoning themselves. I see. Okay. Okay, so they are sending out this Mew. I guess I'm just gonna kill their Mew. I don't know what they're doing, and I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to figure out what they're trying to do here. Because I can Oko this thing, right? Yeah. Ooh, another Monkey Dory. That's spooky for them. All right, I think we just do this. I don't even like really need to do much. Like you're saying, sometimes it's just best to do. Yeah, I don't know what their Mew does. I don't know what it does. I don't know how it can hurt us, but I don't want to find out. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on your Petulant here, I think, because then we're able to knock it out in one shot. Same with this. And then we will boss's orders out this thing. Yeah, it's probably nothing, but they kind of got me shook. I don't know if I really want to dig anymore. I'm kind of feeling pretty nice here. So yeah, let's just do a murder. I mean, on the flip, tautology, it's you've got the VODs go up fairly quick, so might not be on the Tuesday, but you've got something for the week, right? As I've become more of a biker to work, I've started to appreciate podcasts more and more. So I've got like 3 that I kind of cycle through on a weekly basis. I've got I listen to Smosh reads Reddit stories on the way home, or on the way. My brother and me. and then cycle through. I didn't even realize I did that. And then I started listening to the Basement Yard because a lot of people have told me that it's those two have like the same energy as Adam and I. It's very true. Just two goofballs talking about dumbass shit for an hour and a half. So it makes for good bike riding, music listening, I guess. Yeah, but the thing is, Mass Lost, as we were saying about the Mew, it's like if they do Night Joker, it doesn't do anything. So I guess like my literal only thing I could see them is like bosses ordering out our Reshiram so it can Virtuous Flame to kill the Reshiram, which is like not really that scary. You finally hit 2025 in 99% invisible. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah. So I'll have like 3 podcasts. It only takes me like a half hour to get to the office biking. So I'm able to listen to one for like the there and the back. So depending on how much I work, then I start swapping to music, which I was saying on the stream, it's been good. It's been a great music year for me. A lot of my favorite bands are coming out with albums. So far, I don't know if I'm 100% sold on the new Beth's album, but I've only listened to like half of it. Okay, this is truly interesting. So we Oko this. Oop. Just gonna keep doing that. I would also like to continue saying that the fact that there is no hand size in the Pokemon TCG is wild. Yeah, I mean, like we said, I think this game feels like it's pretty much in the bag, but who knows? I guess, okay. The only way I could see us is what I probably should have done was I should have put this other Reshiram on the bench, because on the off chance they somehow knock it out and Iono, we could be in trouble. But even then, it's like I still got these Monkey Dories to like get rid of damage and stuff, so. Who do you listen to besides the Beths? So for music, new music this year, there's a brand new album by Beach Bunny, which is one of mine and Nicole's favorite bands. If you like kind of bubblegum indie pop rock, very, very good. New album is very good. We went and saw them in Seattle, and it was a great time. And then Gorilla Toss, which is a great band name, but like Gorilla spelled like Guerilla, is coming out with a new album. Their last one was all right. I dug it, but it was kind of weird. Oh, see, there's the Iono. Called it. I mean, if they knock something out, we got this Pheasantipity at least. That's not a bad draw off that. And they've released a couple albums, or a couple new songs off the album. One of them I love. One of them is okay. Yeah, there we go. GG. And 2 of them are decent. So pretty happy with it. But they're actually recording with, God, I always forget his name, but he's the lead singer, or not the lead singer, guitar player for Fish. That's who's helping them record it, because they're through Sub Pop. And it's a good little album. Hey, look, I leveled up. I don't know what that means. 50? Okay. It's very funny that the leveling up system is a lot more underwhelming than their battle pass system here. John Fishman, thank you. Yeah. And then there was one other band that was coming out with a new album that I'm forgetting. Can't remember. Hey. Okay, also on the battle pass, is that an entire deck or is that just a deck box? Okay, it's a deck box. Cute. We got a cute little Victini. Get this cool ass Whirlipede art. But yeah, all great albums that I've been really digging on. I'm not much of a like a pop hip hop person these days. So that's definitely not in my wheelhouse. I don't know how the scene has been in that regard, but yeah. Hey, I gotta take a quick little break here. We're already halfway through the stream, which is wild to me. I still want to try and learn a little bit more about this Ends Roric deck, because game plan seems very straightforward, but kind of digging on it. And then maybe we'll do some Joltik Guldengo, play around. If somebody has a list that you think I'd be interested in, maybe we can take a look at that as well. We got plenty of time. So quick little breaky break, and then when we come on back, more Pokemon, so don't go away. Hi, I'm back. All right. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get. I know this sounds weird, but I'm actually sad that I didn't lose that game. I really wanted to see what y'all were talking about with the donk, but I guess my deck was kind of suited to not have that happen, because it seemed like they wanted me to not be a dark type, and they could have done more. But I just like learning more than anything. I don't really care about my ladder rank in Pokemon TCG Live. Oh, all right. Well, I must be doing okay, because I'm getting put up against all these people with some sort of high ladder rank. But maybe that's the only people that are playing right now. I'm curious to see like what other angles this deck can operate in, because I know that there was a period of time where it also ran Ends Darmanitan. Which was like a dude that did like, you had to discard all the energies off of yourself, but it did like 90 to the active and 90 to something on the bench. So it's like really good against like the 2-stage decks. I guess we'll start with the Monkey Dorio. Oh. What's the interaction here? Probably nothing, right? Like they just can't do it. This is actually such a stinky opener for us. Ugh. Am I even running any psychic energies? Probably not. That's probably just supposed to do nothing. Yeah, I don't even know what I do with this hand. This is so stinky. Literally no searching. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have played the Reshiram, but... Got a Scyther. Attach to your basic Pokemon. Okay, right. Isn't there like a Scizor? Thank you. You're actually saving my ass here. Isn't there like a Scizor that does like more damage to EX Pokemon or something? Ooh. Oh, this is the whatever the evolved form of Duraludon is. There's like an EX deck. I haven't played against it. I don't actually know how it works. What does this do? Pokemon in play both areas have no abilities. Oh no, this is a slacking deck. I've heard of this one. Interesting. I bet it's the slacking deck I've heard tell of. Okay, so here's what I want. Probably a Buddy Poffin and a what do we have in our hand right now? We've already got Turbo Energize. Oh, okay, great. So I can do Evolution then. Oop. Tech. So Buddy Poffin. Get these two nerds out. We can... This is actually kind of sick, frankly. We can... I think it's probably better to turbo energize because we can always search next turn. Yeah. I think this seems right. It's either between that or evolution. So it's like evolution, I evolve both of these, but then if I do this way, maybe this is greedy, I'm able to actually attack next turn. I think that deck might be too big for my brain, but I'd be interested in Mass Lost. I know that like Jellicent Gardevoir was like, that was one of the variations of the Gardevoir list, right? And then like people ended up going more into just pure Gardevoir. Either way, like, yeah, I'm down to try things. I think decks that are a little too like lockouty are not necessarily like I'm not really that like stacks oriented. But I like complicated things that can do cool stuff. I think it's like Raging Bolt or like Goldango can be construed as being complicated. I mean, really any deck in Pokemon I think could be construed as complicated in comparison to like a Magic player's brain, right? You kind of got to think of everything as like a Storm deck in some ways. But yeah, happy to take a peek. And worth noting too, because I know a bunch of people were excited about it. We're definitely gonna be moving into like this. We're definitely gonna be doing the gym leader challenge next week. Awesome. Here, let me grab this and then I'll take a peek in a sec. Okay. What do we want to do here? I think first we'll do this. Yeah, I think that's fine. Ooh, that's actually pretty big. I don't know what their deck is, but like, I imagine if I do this early, that's probably pretty bad for them. Like, I assume they don't love having what is probably their namesake Pokemon hit like that. Have you considered playing Netrunner for the show? Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, okay. So we actually get to see what this guy does. When you play this Pokemon, you may attach up to 2. Oh, I see. Gotcha. I now understand how this works. Okay, now we got to do swap out here. Yeah, sure. You got it. I probably wouldn't have done that. But... So it's not the Slacking. It is this our Archaludon. Weird time to grab Pheasantipity, but sure. Oh no, wait, they literally had one knocked out. This is still the same turn, man. But yes, I mean, Netrunner's been obviously in the periphery for myself and a lot of people for a long time. I'd have to actually like really look at it and play it because I have like no frame of reference. I haven't even seen it played. I just hear person after person being like, we're playing Netrunner. I like Netrunner. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. You got my Reshiram. Well, that's okay. We can do a lot of searching here. Oh, great. That works. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we don't have another Reshiram. It must be prized. I should have looked for that. Okay, okay. That's fine, that's fine. We've got options here. We can do this. I don't actually think they can do anything to Cornerstone Ogerpon right now. I could grab Pheasantipity to draw some cards, but I think I want to get him set up. I think this is the way, because now what I can do here, nice, wow, that's actually really good, is I'm gonna hang on to that for a sec. That's also pretty good. Yeah, so we can now do Turbo Energize. Wait, actually, hold on. Wait. We don't actually. No. It's fine. It's fine. I was like, what I should actually do, I should have done a secret boxed. Oh no! Okay, so this is another example of why searching your deck pretty damn important. We don't have our one fighting energy for this thing is also prized. Oof. That's really bad. So a skill that I've got to learn as a new Pokemon player is learning to look through my entire deck and knowing and like being able to look at the deck and knowing my deck list. And that just comes from playing it a lot, right? But I mean, I can still put out this Ogerpon. I just can't get a hit out. What's our game plan here, Benjamin? I don't think I have any fancy energy. I guess the answer is probably Palpad. Oh, shit. Okay, sure. That is not what I thought you'd do. Is just grab a boss's orders, grab a knockout on something. And hope to find the prize that I need, eh? Yeah, okay. Now what does Sisser do? 50 more damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play that has an ability. Okay, so this is their anti-cornerstone tech. Shit. Okay. All right. This is where Ben learns how to play the game for reals. I need that Reshiram. So what I need to do is secret box. Oop. Sorry, I'm in the tank here for a sec. Then we grab Reshiram. Reshiram's back out. Air balloon onto Ogerpon. Ogerpon retreats into Zoroark. Boss's orders out their Scizor. Kill Scizor. Wait, also, I don't know what that is, but I don't want it. I guess I could also just go grab something. Hold on. Sure. Was that the line? That seemed pretty good. Because that's how they kill our Ogerpon, right? And then this is all made magical if I get a fighting energy here. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I think that was good, right? Because, like, so what Ogerpon basically says is if an opponent's Pokemon doesn't have, or if an opponent's Pokemon has an ability, it can do no damage to it. So its main attacker, i.e. this, has an ability, so it can't. And their way of getting through it was that Scizor. So I was able to kill it. I was also just able to get our Reshiram back. And I think that's what I was supposed to do long ago, was just try and find a stretcher so I could grab Reshiram back onto the bin. I feel like I'm learning lines. Okay, so now they're looking around too. We're kind of in the same boat here. I still don't know what that stadium does. Oh, they had nothing. They didn't get anything. They just discarded 2 cards. Oh no. Okay. They're kind of going through it like we are now too. It starts to feel like. Okay, yeah, new grip. What is this? Each of your evolved Pokemon can still use attacks from its previous evolution. Cool. There's actually, that actually just got recently added to Pocket. There's a Pokemon tool for that. Okay, so our Ogerpon still can't do nothing. We're kind of poop shit out of luck here, but we'll be able to, like, they'll hit our Zoroark. We won't die. We can pop some damage on them. Pheasantipity will be helpful for us too. Our opponent might also just draw out. We only got 14 cards left. Whoa. Why the Raging Hammer? That's so weird. Okay. Well, let's go for a trade here. I give you this baby. Whew, not bad. We can do that. Kind of want to keep all of this, to be honest. We can do this. Go for Arven. Probably this Super Rod. It's like a just in case they knock out our Reshiram again. Don't think I care about this switch. I want to keep this nest ball so that we can grab a Pheasantipity. Okay, all right. Well, this is actually even better now, because now what we can do is we've got this Monkey Dory. So we can get rid of 60 of this damage, which means because of that, we're actually not in death range. They've got their own Monkey Dories, which is extra funny. So we're just gonna be kind of tossing shit back and forth at each other. These monkeys are gonna be flinging poop. But we kind of win that race as it stands. And this is, wait, 20 for each damage counter. So wait, 20 times 6, or 2 times, okay, so that's only 120. So it's still not more than Virtuous Flame, but still getting pretty big. Oh, for on this. Never mind. I should have done the other thing. That's all right. I forgot. That's why they didn't want to use the big attack, because then I knocked them out. I forgot that we have a whole other attack here. Hi, Mario Gamer. Welcome. Welcome to A Boy Learns About Pokemon TCG. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, A-Dub. Yeah, I forgot we have 2 very cool attacks. You love Pokemon. Hey, me too. I've never played powerful Pokemon of this caliber, but it's been a good time. I really like Zoroark. Cool Bro 202. That's a hella name. Very nice. All right, so this one yeah, he gets to go grab. They get to go grab a bunch of energies, toss it on. Oh, they only grab 2. They might be out of energies. It's also good knowing that, like, for every energy they do decide to go grab, they're also, whatchamacallit, like making their deck a lot like smaller. Okay, I guess we'll put you out because we've already got the free retreat. Can't attack them anyway. We really want energy. First, we get to flip the script. We just got card draw for... Oh, God, I got to be careful here. I just realized. I have almost... Also, I've got less cards than they do. Shiitake mushrooms. Okay. Isn't this attack is... It's not free. But we're getting there. All right, at this point, I just gotta... Oh, I could have grabbed that. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think we need that anymore. There we go. All right, so now I think we just do this and we're able to chill out for a sec. All right. I think we're okay. I can see my line because it's like I attach this to Zoroark, swap in. Even if they decide to swap out, we've got a boss's orders to get their arch back. They've got this Ursa Luna. Oh wait, that's actually terrifying. Oh, but they've got nothing on the bench. They got no room on the bench, so I'm okay actually. How much damage do you do? 240. It's gonna be tight. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, 4 cards left. Not happening, Kapanen. Can you deck out? Yep. In fact, there is a mill deck, from my understanding, that uses Wug Trio. So I think I'm safe to do this. I don't know why I wouldn't be. Because I can retreat this into Zoroark. Oh no, but then they... Right, but even Ursaluna EX can't kill me. I think we're fine. And hey, Magical Christmas Land, we get our fighting energy off of this. Wow, the 2 that we wanted. All right. Even better. Oh, damn. Very, fair enough. They had the prime catcher. Sick. Yeah, they had it. Well played. That's wild. We got to see their whole ass deck. I think they just knew that we had the win there. GG. That was a good game. I like this one. All right. And we get more stuff. They just keep giving me stuff. We even got a bug horse. Damn, they really make the whole card getting process very impressive. And oh wait, I was only expecting a couple of cards. Playing too much pocket. Ooh, Landorus. They give you stuff until they stop. I mean, but you literally can't buy more through the client. So they're like incentivized to continue to give you more, right? I guess. I don't know. Okay. I'm not well versed enough in here. All right. Well, I do really like that. I think that deck's really fun. Okay, so this was this Gardevoir Jellicent deck. And what does Jellicent do? Let's take a peek here. I think I can just send this to myself. Let's see. Okay, so Jellicent EX. As long as this Pokemon's in the active spot, your opponent can't play any items or dual cards from their hand. Horrifying. If this Pokemon has at least 2 extra energy attached, this deck is 80 more damage. I see. So it's just, I assume you throw a Jellicent into the, like, the active, zone. And then you just have the Gardevoir's ability, putting all the energies and shit, or the damage things onto people. I assume that's what it is. I mean, that does sound kind of fun and mean. Hold on. I assume it's on here. Accidentally only copied over. Uh-oh, this is just the tournament. All right, hold on. I didn't send the right link. Like a fool I was. All right. There we go. Hey, Brownie, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, no, I mean, I've heard that Twitch in general is not exactly being helpful to letting folks know that people are alive. But at the same time, come on, man. You know when we go live. All right. Yeah. So I figured that's pretty much what this is. Okay, so this is the this is a Gardevoir deck that just wants to put a Jellicent in here and just lock people out of playing. That's true. Okay, sure, why not? So let's see. To show an example, as somebody who's fresh and new to the game, you know, who like the game itself gave me like a bunch of crap. And I copy this like major deck list. Oop, hold on. Import. I thought it gave me Gardevoirs. It didn't? Wait, right, but there's a Gardevoir thing that I could get. Hold on. I remember seeing one in the old Shopperoonie. There was one that literally had Gardevoir on the front. Yeah, I don't know why. Just like in general, Twitch is always twitching and changing their stuff. There it is. Yeah. Gardevoir League Battle Deck. Gives you 3 Gardevoirs and then most of this stuff. There we go. Great. Oops. No, this isn't what I want to work on. The thing is, I'm like, you don't actually need to put this into my own decks. That's okay. Okay, great. Wait, it didn't give me enough Curlias? It didn't give me any Curlias? Oh, is it like a Curlia that rotated? Is that why? All right. So we're crafting. Fair enough. I think that I have the option to get these. Oh, look how cute this is. Oh my God. What's the difference? 750 for 2 or 4? Yeah, all right. Pokemon TCG's got some cute stuff. It's true. Oh, okay. Actually, I wanted to ask somebody who knows more about this client. So, okay. So you can see that when I copied and pasted this deck list, it wants to use these 2 Curlias, which I don't own. But I have 2 of these ones. Is there a quicker option than me literally having to go to this one, adding these 2, going back to the one I don't, and taking out the 2 that it wants it? Or do you just gotta or have y'all been living like this? Is this just how it is? Whoa! Apparently I've got Jellicents to spare. Okay. Well, I guess I'll use these. So yeah, it's like it wants 2 of these. But like, do I have to do it like this? If there is, I'd love to know it. Okay, cool. Great. You're also experiencing this. Wait, okay, hold on. I want one more of those, and then I take that out. There we go. Great. You don't think so? Okay, all right. Well, yeah, so it's like it wants these versions of Monkey Dories, but I got like 4 of these fancy ass ones. So now I got to add 1, take these out, go back over to this, and add them. Shit is wild. What does this Klefki do? As long as this Pokemon's in the active slot, basic Pokemon in play have no abilities except for... Oh, okay. So it's... Wait. Hasn't this been made better? I guess this one lets you... This can get drawn off of Buddy Buddy Poffin. Is that something we're running in this? No, we're not. Hasn't this been improved? Isn't there, whatchamacallit? Not Screamtail. Isn't this like... there was an ancient Pokemon, the Fluttermane, or is it Flutter? Non-owned. Yeah. Midnight Fluttering. As long as this Pokemon's in the active, your opponent. But yeah, okay, so it's the same. Is this just better than Klefki? What is Klefki's attack? Oh, okay, it's like a Pokemon Tools discarder too. That's fair. How do I copy and paste a deck from Limitless? Oh, that's super easy. That's a question I can answer. So if you're on here and you were to say like, I really want this Golden Go deck, and you're like, okay, I want this list. You just go copy to clipboard. You click it, it'll put it in your little clipboard here. And then when you're in your deck area, hold on, we'll finish this later. You just go create a deck, import, and boom, it throws it in there. And then you're just, yeah, that's the one you want. Well, there you go. That's how you do it. And then you're just going to have to make some swaps out for the cards that you don't have, and etc. Yeah. Look at me. Even I can be helpful with my next to none knowledge. All right. Where do you go to click for which? Do you mean like for the deck itself or... anyways, let's make this clef key. I'll trust these deck makers. They probably know more than me. And then, right. Your weakness are... Oh, right. And then this is how you kill the Dragapult decks. If I'm knowledgeable enough to know. Fluttermane only affects your opponent's active, while Klefki affects all basics. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so we got that. And again, it's like, yeah, you don't have any Arvins. And it's like, no, I swear I've got them over here. Oh, the technical machine devolution. Okay, so it's like, I have two, but it's like, you want two of these copies. Great. Okay, yeah, sure, let's give it a go. This seems fun. But first off, we got to customize the deck to look good and cool and pretty. I know, that looks kind of neat. Look at that. It's got Oshawotts on it. Do I have something psychic-y looking? That's got Mew. Oh, actually, let's do that. Look at all these fairies and stuff. I didn't realize I had a Marnie coin. Let's go. Okay, great. And we'll call this Jelly Papa. Making your decks pretty is how you have zero monies in Magic, but you have shiny cardboard. That's all that matters. Listen, we each have a way we play. You know? We each have here, you know what? Hey, we'll be buddies. I can't play with you right now, cool bro, but hey, you can be my first friend on my friends list. Yeah, who cares about winning? Make your cardboard pretty. That's all that really matters. Okay, well, let's learn this deck live. I think I've understood what I'm supposed to do, right? This is just to lock them out of playing cards out of the game, and you just use the Gardevoir combo. Seems straightforward. Maybe check the drop down in the red section where the deck name is. Ooh, should have. Okay, we'll do that after. Thank you, Pywo. The Judge Pywo always looking after me. Do you want to go first? Yes, because this is a two-stager deck, or a multiple-stager deck. I mean, Jelly's only a stage one, but... Well, enjoy your free cards, Benji Rodala. 2 mulligans? Uh-oh. That's not who I want to see. That's fine. I mean, actually, as far as Pokemon go, it's not too bad. Right, and the key... all right, never mind. Okay, so the key here is... What do we want to look for here? I know we want to get one of these in the bin. I could probably put one of these in the bin. Feels kind of bad looking for one of these. Maybe I just grabbed the Frillish. Sure. Why can't I play this? Okay, sure. Maybe that's fine. I basically just have a Jellicent online next turn. It's probably not relevant while I've got... So yeah, so I really, despite the fact that I've got this rare candy, I didn't think going for the Monkey Dory or the Ralts there was correct. Feels a little silly now. Should have known that they were going to IO, but... Oh, this is going to be Charizard EX that we're up against. What a bad matchup for us. Uh-oh. This is the dark matchup. Okay. Well, this is actually not terrible. Because I could secret box for a couple of cool things here. So I can get ourselves a Monkey Dory. That Screamtail is going to be important later, I think. Because I think this one can like one-shot Charizards if we do it correctly. I'll grab this Monkey Dory. I think we go for the secret box here. Because then this lets me grab Technical Machine Evolution. And probably like a Professor's Research. Not a Professor's Research. Arvin. And an Ultra Ball. I think this is right. Because then what we can do is we can put this little TM on Cleffa. We can do that. Because I just put this Ralts out, right? Yeah. Then we can Evolution onto these two. And then I've got the Ultra Ball for this Gardevoir next turn. And we're sitting okay. And if they do, they go for the Charizard like via Rare Candy, which doesn't look like they're gonna. They've got this Charmeleon coming. We will be able to de-evolution it later. We'll be sitting okie dokie. Okay, so they also went for the evolution. Interesting. Oh, wow, we just got the Screamtail. Amazing. Okay, so we got to be kind of careful about how we're using our space here. Let's go for the Arvin. Which will let us grab... I don't actually know what I want here. Why am I Arvining? It's mostly just to get some room on the bench. Probably this Earthen Vessel, so we can start getting more energies. And I mean, another... We don't really need this de-evolution, but I might as well grab it. Great. And then we can Ultra Ball. We can get rid of... Right, this is probably why. Yeah. Sure, whatever. This lets me go grab ourselves a Gardevoir. Gardevoir does this. Then we can do a Artizone for a Monkey Dory. We can swap out Jellicent here. We can use Psychic Embrace. Attaching... Oh, shit, I need energy. Whoops. I just realized something. I might have screwed myself. No. I'll be fine. Don't feel good about sacrificing that. I can do this. Use Monkey Dory's ability to knock out this Cleffa. Okay. Okay, so they're probably going for the Charizard here, which is okay. I'm gonna put this Screamtail. Let's do that. In case the IO know. So the Screamtail is really important, I think, in this matchup, because if we put 80 damage, I believe, worth of stuff on it, then I think it's able to just punch the Charizard out. Any interest in the new League of Legends game, Riftbound? Yes, very much. A lot. Yes. So I've been playing League since beta. It is one of my favorite IPs. And we will be doing a lot of it come October when it's got its Western release. It's kind of doing the same thing that Pokemon and a couple of other ones do, where they've got a slightly different release for Eastern stuff. But we will get there. I hope. But yeah, huge Riftbound fan. It also does help that the lovely human who we used to deal with or work with at WotC is now over at Riot, and we've already been in talks of content with them and stuff. She's reached out to us, amazing human being Diana, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do a bunch of cool stuff. I haven't learned how to play yet, but Graham went to, we actually talked about it. Graham went to a secret-y, like little teachy thing that they did, and he brought back the starter decks, and I would love to play at some point. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. That's okay. That's all right. Okay, so how do we get Gardevoir out of there? I mean, I guess we can just attach. Wait. Don't we basically? Doesn't Gardevoir literally just always get free? Oh no, but there, that's right, because we have nothing in the bin to do. Never mind. How do we get out of trouble here? I don't think there is a way to get out of trouble. Well, I'll put this energy on her. And hopefully we draw better. Put this energy here for now. Klefki might have been one of the worst things we could have top decked there. Realizing that Jellicent also doesn't really do much against our opponent because they've got Pidgeot, right? So they're literally just able to, like, they've already got the ability to search for whatever they need. Oof. And here it comes. And fortunately, this is a pretty bad matchup for us, because Charizard with the Darkness typing is able to one-shot Gardevoir. Probably should have grabbed that professor's research. I think if I'm able to get a bunch of these in the bin, though, we're in a good spot. Fortunately, going down one Gardevoir is not going to be the end of the world for us. I should have put Clef out there. Oof. Okay. Fessidipity. Or no, right, this can't grab that. We'll grab this Ralts, I guess. Yeah, it was definitely supposed to just do this. That's okay. Having energies in the bin is not bad at all for us. Is there something I could lock in front here? Probably not. That's fine. We'll save this counter catcher. Draw 5. Oh shit. All right. Yeah. Oh, and then then they can hit that. Wow, they knew what was up. We got absolutely clobberized in this matchup. Okay. Is there something I can do? I don't think so. So we could nest ball. Pretty sure this deck runs rare candies. Okay, there we go. I don't have any more Gardevoirs. Oh man, I was like, oh, I can get a Gardevoir out there, and oh, heartbreaker. Nah, you got an OP. GG. Oh, well, that was unfortunate that the first run against there is against a hard counter, but that's okay. Let's try it again. I'll try once more. If anybody has any tips, happy to hear them. All right. Run it back. Kind of curious to see what other Mega Evolution we'll see in this new game. Despite the fact of me saying like, I'm kind of medium on how the Pokemon series Pokemon games have been going, I'm kind of excited for a new game. Even if my poor little Switch has been gathering dust over the course of the past X amount of years now. The starters, hopefully. Whoa. Oh, okay. Maybe Dragapult deck? Cool. All right. What are we doing here? We want to set up our Planio. Okay, can I look at my whole deck? There we go. Look, Ben's learning. We've got 2 Gardevoirs. We got a bunch of stuff. Okay, GG. All right, good game, I guess. But I was learning. That's a W, baby. I'm an expert. 50% win rate on this deck. All right. Once more. They didn't want the smoke. They knew it was coming. Yeah, we're definitely a go first kind of deck, I think. The only thing I will say, back kind of on like the Riftbound area, is that I don't love, you know, as somebody who was a avid Legends of Runeterra fan, it breaks my heart a little bit for them to be making a new card game and then also use art from Legends of Runeterra on their new cards. Ooh, this is something we haven't seen before. Oh, I wonder if this is that Hydra, yeah, it is the Hydrapple deck I was talking about. Okay, so this deck wants to like ramp. Isn't that what Hearthstone did? Probably, I get, but like in reverse, right? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, Yanmega Hydrapple. Yeah, I know that the Hydrapple is like, it does damage equal to all of the grass energies you've got spread around. Okay, so we Artisan for our Ralts. We can get straight into Gardevoir, and then we just want to start discarding energies, right? So we got our Ralts. We'll be able to Gardevoir next turn. Arvin. Do we have a... Right, we don't run that. So... Oh, I'm on the play. We could grab this and a Nest Ball. And then we've kind of got 2 going on. That's probably not... This is probably not the worst idea that I've ever had. Let me actually just make sure. Again, I got to look at and see what we've got prized here. We only have a single... Okay, we've got one Gardevoir in hand, but we do only have a single Kirlia. Okay, I feel so smart right now, because then we would have just whiffed here. Okay, I feel so smart. I'm learning. So we'll just grab this Monkey Dory then. Okay. So we don't need to do the evolution. We can just rare candy up there. Which means we can put this on you. And then Earthen Vessel this away. Grab these 2. Holy shit, sorry. I gotta stop leading with Frillish. I just realized it's got a triple retreat cost. Probably doesn't matter because that's who we want up front, but damn. That's a thick fish. This jelly big. These starters get passed over for cool regionals and only get megas from the early previews. Yeah, I mean, I could see it going either way. Okay, so we got this Yanmega. Essential deck for 3 and attach them to... Whoa, okay. Wow. This deck go fast. Holy moly. Okay, this zooms. Goodbye, Frillish. Well, bright side is if we can get some energies in the bin here. We should be able to do some hot swappage. Okay, so this ain't ideal. I think we want this clef key. Because now we can like go like this. Retreat this out. And now they've got no abilities. Rare candy into Gardevoir. Use her ability. Put it onto you, let's say. Wait, why can't I do this? Did I miss something? Or did I accidentally press its ability? Why can't I Adrenabrain? Up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. This hurts my own deck. That's what it is. I see now. It's a non-bow. Well, that's fine. I mean, it wasn't like doing anything right away, but I guess it's so I can set up a bit. Okay. Wait. Oh, and it doesn't stop Yanmega is the thing either. Wow, so I just like... I super screwed myself. I like tremendously screwed... Oh, that's alright, learning. Yeah, it's only basic. Oh, man. Kind of wishing I had the Flutter Mane in this deck. Well, that's fine. Thanks, opponent. Whoopsie doopsie. No. Okay. All right. Focus up, Ben. Focus up. Let's grab this Cleffa. We're going to retreat. Throw this in the bin. Put this Cleffa in front. All right. Then we're going to use Psychic Embrace. We will attach this to this. All right. Then we're going to INO. It was a pretty bad INO. All right, never mind. Hey, EK, how's it going, buddy? Come watch Ben flounder with this deck. Great. Like I said, this deck might be a little bit too big for Benjamin's brain. I think, you know what it might be is I'm just not like binning aggressively enough. Like I should be like, there's so much like super rod and like night stretcher effects that I think I'm just supposed to be just like almost like turbo dredging myself. So this is the Hydrapple, and it does plus 30 for each grass energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Shockingly, this is like not a huge ripening charge. Or Syrup Storm. It's only 180. Okay, so what we need to do now is we just need to go get... We need to get like Monkey Dories. We need stuff in the bin. So I'm gonna go so aggro in terms of just binning stuff. Also, a Pheasantipity is pretty good here too. Okay. We want Monkey Dories. We want Dark Energies. And we want them now. Okay. Monkey Dory. Then we're going to go ahead and guess maybe we don't Professor's Research. We've got so many cards in hand, y'all. Okay. Let's try and play the deck for what it's supposed to use. So if we... This and this. Go grab this. Now we got Big Jelly Man. Big Jelly Man goes in. Discarding this. Now we got Big Jelly Man. Go for Arvin. We're going to want to... Nope. Wow, that is terrible. De-evolution's maybe not terrible, but it's... I definitely thought that we would have had an energy grab there. This is getting worse and worse as I play. All right, so we can attach one energy. That's all we got there. Should have put it on this monkey with art that already had damage, but that's okay, because we're going to keep going. I'm going to find a way to keep going. How do I find my energies, dude? Where... How do I find my energies and get them into the bit? I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to do. Opponent, I'm sorry. I'm like super wasting your time, but I am flummoxed at like how this deck quickly grabs energies, throws them in the bin, and starts doing Monkey Dory effects. I'm at a loss. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to concede that this deck is too smart for me. With nobody holding my hand, and the person who suggested it not here anymore, it looks like, I think I'm just gonna scoot on. Not a deck for Ben, which is what the goal of today was. Wow, we have 15 minutes left. Hey, let's play one other deck. We're gonna play this Joltik Goldango deck that I was really excited about too. So this is basically a fun little deck that we get to play a teeny little man's by the name of Joltik. And I'm excited to see how the deck goes. Does that deck just win with monkey activations? I think so. It's like you're basically locking them down with Jaleficent, and then just using like the monkey activations, and also just like, I mean, the idea is you need to get like a good amount of energies, I think, into the bin, because you can just kind of repeatedly do stuff with it. But yeah. Do I want to go first? No, I want a Joltik first turn, I think. No, the idea is like, because you can do Gardevoir's ability to grab energies from the bin as much as you want during your turn. Amazing draw. So like, I think you just want to like get a bunch of damage, put the counters out with your Monkey Dories, maybe punch them with Gardevoir. But yeah, I don't know. God, the Pheasantipity is so cute. So yeah, so the goal of this deck with the lovely little Joltik here is for a single energy, you get to ramp 4 energy onto something. So we're gonna ramp it onto like a big Iron Hands or a Pikachu. And then after we've knocked off a couple prizes, then we've got a Golden Goat to scoop up all those energies we're discarding and losing and turn into good stuff. Oh, we're up against the Typhlosion deck again. Ending the day on the deck that we were really excited about. Look at this. We got all the colors of the rainbow in our deck right now. Very cute. Okay. I don't even know what we get to Artisan for. It's a free... I guess it's the gimme goal for sure. Okay, let's take a peek at what we got here. So we've got 2 Golden Goes. We got some Iron Hands here. We've got our Latias. We got our Miraidon. We got our Pikachu. Okay. All of our superior... I don't even know what's prized right now. Ooh, a lot of grass energy. Okay. Good to know. Tight. That's fine. So we're up against a 1-prizer deck, which means our Iron Hands is going to be really, really sick. What does Brock Scouting do? 2 basic and 1 evolution. I think we're actually okay for now. Well, I could go grab Golden Go. So we're going to Nest Ball. We're going to go grab Iron Hands, who has a very dumb attack name called Amp You Very Much, which allows you to take double prizes off of 1-prizers, or just lets you get an extra prize whenever you kill something with it. So we'll throw this energy onto you. On the off chance that they do that, we'll go grab a Genesect. Although I don't know if we want to prize a Genesect. Golden Go is actually going to be not great in this matchup. Sure. No, I'll just do that. It's fine. We'll see. Okay, we're going to go ahead and Jolting Charge. And we attach these all into Iron Hands. this boss's orders in her hand, it's also pretty good. Since it seems like people check their deck as soon as they search it, would there be any harm in being able to look at your prizes? Yeah, I don't know. Surely not if you did fast enough when no one was looking. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yes, because you're supposed to not know the order, like which one's where. Like it's supposed to be like you don't get to see what you're grabbing. But beyond that, I guess it's supposed to. It is a little bit of an inhibiting factor for new players for sure. Yeah, some people would argue prize checking is a skill. It's definitely something you got to learn, from my understanding. Okay, they got all these Cyndaquils. They got one Ethan's Adventure in the bin. They get to go grab another Ethan's Adventure. That's probably the one we're gonna yoink out there. Wonder if they've got a rare candy. There's some mons that use unknown. Yeah, I know that there's also some mons like there's like a Blissey, I think, that lets you swap itself and a card in your prize area. Like it's this kind of interesting zone that they play around with, which I think is very cool. Okay, so I think the best, I mean, I could just keep Joel ticking, but I don't think I need to. Let's get this golden go. We get to draw a card. Genesect is kind of mid, if not bad, in this matchup. I think I probably just go. Put another one of these on the board. We'll swap out. We've got two bosses orders, so like, why not, right? Let's get this in here, and then we get to knock out who they've decided to set up, and we get two prizes out of it. I don't even know what this stadium does. Oh yes, right. So this is another way that you can, now we're actually kind of seeing all the parts. So essentially we've got this big old Iron Hands that's going to do stuff, and then eventually when he dies, we've got like a ton of energies in the bin. So we're going to scoop them all up using things like Levincia and super energy retrieval, and then we've got our golden go, which allows us to then discard all those energies we just scooped up to do like mega damage. Yeah, this deck honestly seems really cool. Plus, Joltik value. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Look at this guy. And I say that as somebody who's terrified of spiders. I wonder if this is also just running a Dragapult package, or if it just wants Dracloak because this ability is really good. Yeah, our opponent's in a tough spot right now. I probably would have put their Pheasantipity up front because we can't knock it out. It's a tick, yeah, it's a tick that turns into a spider, Galvantula, later on. Oh, wait. Do they have a rare candy? I think they were digging for rare candy. Even then, I don't think they'd be able to buddy blast us. They've only got two Ethan's Adventures in the bin. He's so cute. Uh-oh. Okay, well now they're definitely going to be able to. Yeah. So that's 80, 40. So they're at 220 and they've got the Victini. So, wow. What a swing. That's pretty bad for us. Nice play, OP. That's somebody who knows their deck. Oh, BB Glenn, for Pokemon TCG client or Magic Arena, I was saying that I think in terms of getting people to be able to play decks and standard and stuff like that, this one kicks its butt by like a lot. Arena is, sorry, excuse my language, but Arena is dog shit in comparison. At least in terms of like it's a lot more inexpensive too. Like I said, I have put, I think, $20 into this, and I have like 7 standard decks now. So yeah, it's pretty welcoming in that regard. They definitely, I mean, you can find what they want you to do is they want you to spend money on. Wow, that was not the way I saw that going. Okay, well, what they want you to do is they want you to spend money on physical stuff that turns then into more product like this. Wow, I definitely thought we were gonna be on the back foot there. Okay, so what do I even do in this circumstance? I'm just like laughing at this point. I guess I could probably go grab a Pheasantipity. This is gonna get knocked out eventually. I don't know if this runs rare candy. Maybe I just go for that Quilava. I think they must have prized their rare candy. Starting to understand that, yeah. So based purely on what they've done, I think I boss's orders this. And we're gonna save this Livencia. I don't think I need to go grab anything. We can draw a card off of Goldango. Hey, look, it's a second one. We can evolve this. Draw a card. Wow, we have an Armin now too. Yeah, I think we're in the driver's seat, kids. There's one of those grass energies that we prized. Mr. Mime is clearly a human man. Nah. Mr. Mime is their own special brand of just horrifying. But yeah, Ice Mime or Riz Mime. We've got 2. And then one turns into a distinguished gentleman with a hat and a cane. Yeah. It's much more spooky knowing that there is just a species of mime. Mime is like a thing, like it's a race. It's a species. When people are picking D&D like races, they can pick mime in the Pokemon world. Speaking of Runeterra, did you see 2XKO showed off Blitzcrank? I did. He's basically that game's pot. I'm home. Blitzcrank main. Oh baby, I'm already calling it. Yeah, let's go. Dude, I'm gonna bust her. Dude, I was so impressed by 2XKOs during the beta. I mainly played Braum with I was mostly just Braum, and that's all I cared about. Who did I usually have in the back though? I think Darius. He looks like the grappler for the launch roster. I assumed that it was gonna be Set. Yeah, launch. I assumed it was gonna be Set as the grappler. No Teemo, no buy. Oh, I'm sure Teemo will come out as some sort of set play character. You'll just put out a bunch of, little traps along the way and it'll be terrible. Okay, I think our opponent just scooped. GGOP. Iron Hands, definitely against the single prize decks. Very, very strong. Wow, exactly 15 minutes. I think between them all, Joltik Goldango might be my fave. The game plan is so straightforward. But the Ends Rorik deck was also really, really good. And I think between them, it's like extremely cheap or inexpensive. Because it's like, okay, hold on. So if you go to Limitless, for example, you can do tournaments, you can do world championships, which Canada won, by the way. And it's like, if you look at like a Ends Rorik deck, I think this was the 6th place list here. Yeah. $80 for the 6th place world deck. The deck that won Worlds, $72. You see how nice it is over in Pokemon Town? The Magic players screaming, crying. 2nd place deck, $77. And then you go MTG VV Cauldron price. Yeah. It's a tough road to hoe. Yeah, not just, yeah, hold on. For, yeah, a single VV Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Yeah, standard is okay and cool. Anyways, you know, apples and oranges, right? But yeah, I think between the two, what I will probably end up picking up is I either the Ends Rorik deck or the Joltik box deck, which is kind of similar to this one. It's just also got the Goldango package in it, which is like $80. So I'm gonna see if I pick this up. I'm gonna go, maybe Ben will go to his very first ever Pokemon LGS day. I'll learn how to shuffle with the best of them. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning on in. No, it was a little bit different having me take over the Wheeler slot, so thank you for, you know, being kind and allowing me to slide on in. I only got called not Wheeler a couple of times, so thank you, really appreciate it. I'm gonna go scarf some food, and I'll be seeing you all in like an hour, which will be great. So thank you so much. Next week, like I said, Ben will be back and we'll be doing the Pokemon Gym Leader Challenge, which will be it's a really, really cool format. It's singleton. You can't use like any EX Pokemon. Uses like legality from all the way back to like Black and White, I believe. Yeah, you pick a single type and you just rock with it. So we'll see. And yeah, reminder, this and everything we do is brought to you by you over at our Patreon, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You can also go check out our store.loadingreadyrun.com. And I believe this is still sponsored by Card Kingdom, cardkingdom.com/LRR. You can buy singles and stuff, which I don't think for Pokemon. I think they only do Magic, but maybe. If not, they've got a lot of products. Same with Dragon Shield, so go check them out. That's it. That's it for me. Take care, everybody, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.